If you're watching this, you're probably most likely someone who doesn't have any plans for Halloween. Hey guys. Happy spooky season. Halloween is a few days away. As you guys can see, I'm wearing this, which is part of my costume. Comment down below what you think this costume is. It's not what you think it is. If you know, you know. If you're watching this, you're probably most likely someone who doesn't have any plans for Halloween. No one's asked you to hang out, to meet up with them. You don't really have anything going on. You're either playing things by ear or you know you're not going to do anything. I unfortunately think I am going to be staying in this year. I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't have plans for Halloween and feel really down and lonely, as silly as it may seem because it's Halloween, or if that's just truly your choice, you know, whatever. I personally like to celebrate. I like to, you know, dress up. I love Halloween, but this year things are just a little complicated and different for my life, and I just feel really alone. It feels like shit to kind of realize I don't have anybody to go out with. I don't want to invite myself to something that I clearly wasn't invited to either. So don't get me wrong, you don't need to have a group of friends to go do stuff. You know, I don't want this to come off as be a loner, like be sad. Definitely make the best of your youth, even on Halloween, and make it enjoyable in any way, even if you're by yourself. Whether that's just taking pictures in your costume or watching your favorite Halloween movies and making cookies or just Halloween themed snacks. Even if you have to do it alone. Or yes, go out to that party, go out to that bar, that club, that event. You know, don't feel like you need to pull up with a bunch of people. But if you're gonna go solo, be safe. Definitely do it alone if you have to. Definitely go somewhere alone if you have to. That's okay. You can even make new friends as long as you're safe. For me, it's just, I know, for my own mental health, I've been hanging on by a thread as Halloween's coming up and seeing everyone post photos. I've just been trying to avoid that because it makes you realize, damn, like I wasn't invited. I'm like slowly losing people in my life and it feels like shit. And that doesn't help because I'm already, you know, struggling as it is and just isolated and a hermit as of lately. Sorry for my appearance. Y'all know what type of video it's gonna be when I look rough. Taking this down. Okay, see, at least this looks better. Wow, I actually look 10 times better now when my hair's down. Anyways, sorry I'm rambling, but yeah, no, I'm just really alone. I have no plans for Halloween. I have a costume that I fear won't be able to be seen outside of my house. I have thought about going even by myself, but I know people I know are gonna be there, and I just don't want people to be weird. Like, I just want it drama free. I don't want weird energy. I just want to have fun, you know? Go out, be social. At the same time, for my own sanity, I don't even think that's like the best thing right now for me. This year, although I was really looking forward to Halloween this year, but here we are. I just wanted to make this video for others out there who, you know, are going solo this Halloween, just to remind you that you're not alone and that there are a lot of people on your boat. And yes, it's still shitty. Trust me, it is. It's a shitty feeling, and it sucks whether you get FOMO or you're just feeling lonely. So just the most important thing is that you take care of yourself, but allow yourself to have fun. Be easier on yourself. You're only young once. You're not gonna be able to do this forever. I mean, you could try though. Who said? If I want to be 50 and doing this, I'll do it. But go out, go have fun, dress up, stop caring too much what other people think. Be yourself. And sometimes you gotta do it solo. I just wanted to remind everyone, including myself, that it's okay to be alone. It's okay to go out alone, and do things on your own. Just try and find ways to enjoy things even if you do have to be alone. I'm doing this video because I started crying. I am on my last day of my period, to be fair, so it could be a little bit of that, but also no, I'm just I'm just emotionally a wreck right now. So, I mean, also hello. Yeah, no, I just seen a lot of people on TikTok as Halloween's coming up, and either they're like, oh, like, I'm not gonna go out because my future husband's out there. First off, girl, your future husband is probably going to be out seeing all that ass. Okay, so you go out too. But if you generally don't care to entertain Halloween and going out, like, that's your business. But if other people want to, it's fine. But on that For You page, and then the For You page of, well, on my boat where you're alone, have no friends, and feeling really shitty. So that's kind of what my For You page has been, and so I wanted to also make this video to just remind people that you're not alone. As cliche as it always sounds. You know, I still have a few days, and I might change my mind and actually end up going out. But knowing me, that's probably not going to be the outcome for me. I'm probably just gonna end up having a movie marathon and just eating. I'm gonna probably avoid being on Instagram, just any socials, because that will just make me feel like more shit. And although I might, or no, I'm going to post my costume pictures at least though, because I'm not gonna let that money go to waste. But after that, I will be off social media until everyone has been done posting them having fun and going out. It's a shitty feeling to see that nobody asked, what are you doing for Halloween? Or, oh, you should come here at the... I'm not receiving it. And it's not just for Halloween specifically. I'm kind of going more into a deeper level of things. It's really made me self-reflect, especially this week. It's just something I really hate to notice. Yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. And I always say don't invite yourself if you're not invited. Things like this really do open your eyes a little bit of the people you have around you, the support you have around you, the support you have within yourself. And so I've just been self-reflecting, kind of processing things and taking things as they are. I need to do that more, and I'm just kind of standing my ground, and I don't want people to only reach out to me when things clearly get really bad for me, because I know people around me see my posts. I'm very transparent about my depression and when I'm going through stuff, whether it's these videos, TikToks, whatever, and it's just people still choose to ignore it. And I've talked about this in another video, it's just hard because everyone else has their own shit going on. So I just like tell myself that, but then it's like, but I'm not gonna justify some people's actions of just not being there for people who you know are struggling. You know, especially people who are making known that they've been struggling with their purpose, their existence, just contemplating life, you know? So it's just, that kind of draws the line for me. My depression is just really bad, and it's just making me be annoyed with myself, being annoyed with everyone else around me, and I hate to carry that energy, and I hate to feel that energy, but I'm just getting sick of myself and everything. And now with Halloween and just realizing, like, damn, I don't have plans, you know? Like, my mom's like, oh, what are you doing for Halloween? You going out? No, seems I'm not. Okay, I'm still kind of playing it by ear. Maybe someone will be like, hey, we're gonna go here, da da da. But no, usually you tell people that ahead of time. Anyways, I don't want to make this video too long, but I know times like this, when you know there's gonna be a lot of social gatherings and people posting, going out, it's going to make you feel especially like shit, more than you already have been lately, but you aren't alone. You're seen, heard, valued, and loved, and just because you may not be going out this Halloween or you don't have that many friends doesn't mean you aren't capable of having fun or having people care about you or being loved. Don't let that define you, okay? If you don't feel like you have your people yet, you will find them. But also don't let the sadness control you and take over you and stop you from enjoying your youth and having fun. Because you don't want to look back 10 years from now and be like, damn, like I wish I went out that Halloween and actually enjoyed my youth around that time, because I didn't, and I should have. Just do things for you, not always for other people, okay? That's kind of what I've been doing myself. I've kind of been doing stuff solo as of lately, but it would be nice to, I don't know, have people reaching out, checking up on me. But hey, happy spooky season, happy Halloween. Make sure you're being safe, charge your phones, drink your water, have a D&D, take an Uber, let people know where you're going. Make sure you're always going with at least one person to the bathroom, wherever you're at. Just be smart, safe, have fun. If you guys are going out or just have a costume, let me know what that is, what you're gonna be this year, as well as guess what my costume is. I don't want this to completely be a Debbie Downer video of like, feel sorry for me, I'm most likely not going out for Halloween, I have no friends, I'm a loner. I mean, in a way I am saying that, but I don't want that to rub off on you guys, okay? I want you guys to go about things that's going to make you happy and feel good about yourself. I might sound congested because I was crying like 5 minutes before I decided to record. It's okay if you aren't going out. It's okay if you don't want to go out. Just make sure you have fun and take care of yourself. Be easy on yourself and allow yourself to relax, have fun, have a bit of a break, you know? Even if you feel like you don't have anyone, you have a random person like me who's on the same boat as you and cares about you, and anyone who may be watching this. I guess I'm just venting, but also trying to reassure people and uplift people while also kind of feeling sad. Remember to be easier on yourselves and stay positive. Other than that, you guys will see me very, very soon.